It turns out that we are all narcissists. We've all fell for this trap. We've somehow convinced ourselves to believe something, this fallacy, that literally pushes people away, that literally makes it so we are more lonely. This is why we have like an entire loneliness pandemic. Because of this, we have manipulated ourselves, like literally rewired our brain to think in a way where we promote our own loneliness and demise. I'm sure that right now, if I ask you this, and this is going to get to the main point of the video, so I want you to pay attention. If I ask you right now, are you good at talking to other guys? Like, let's say just your classmates. Can you just talk to any of your classmates or your colleagues without any problem and like invite them out to dinner? Can you do that? If I ask you, you'd probably say, yeah. It probably wouldn't be too difficult. I can do that, sure, why not? I would bet that you can't. We have convinced ourselves to believe that we are better at socializing, at making friends, at talking to other guys than we actually are. And I mean, I wouldn't blame you for this. I mean, you probably think I'm crazy right now. You probably don't believe it. I'm probably like shattering your ego right now. You might even be getting offended. And if you are getting mad, then please notice it because this video is probably directly for you. We have this like weird warped perspective that we're just like owed the ability to talk to other people. Like we've just been naturally born with the gifted ability to talk to other guys and make friends and be confident. And it's kind of more normalized to like not be able to talk to women. Oh yeah, I can't talk to women. I'm not good at that yet, but I can get better. But because social skills are something that's rarely ever talked about, like you never see regular guys talking about, I want to improve my social skills. I'm not as confident as I want to be yet. You never see guys talking about that. Ever. When's the last time you saw someone talk about that? Like just in real life. You've never seen someone talk about that because it's such a rare niche topic. So we kind of just assume, yeah, I can probably talk to other guys, but, talking to girls is a bit more tricky. The truth is, and you won't want to hear this, you most likely, if you're watching this, you aren't good at talking to guys or girls. You just aren't confident in general. You don't have the social skills required to achieve these goals of yours. You miss opportunities because you aren't confident. You'll get an opportunity right there, the perfect moment, and you just won't take it. And because of this, you aren't congruent. You have these inner beliefs, this narcissism that makes you believe that you are good, like this guy is good enough to talk to people and be confident and all of this. You literally deny the reality of the situation. But in the real world, you aren't that guy. You can't just talk to anyone you want. You aren't good enough for that. I'm sorry, you aren't. I remember back in the day, I always, it wasn't even a thought that really crossed my mind. Like, am I good at talking to other people? Am I not? It didn't really cross my mind at all. It wasn't something that I thought about much. I mean, who does? That's kind of a weird thought. I mean, even the fact that you've watched this long, it's kind of commendable. Most people, if you were to show this video to like your friend, they'd probably think this is kind of a weird video. Why are you watching this? So, of course, I didn't think about it, obviously. I didn't think about, oh yeah, I'm not good at socializing. Maybe I should improve my ability to make friends. And it's a weird thing to do. I want you to understand this though. I always, and maybe you're similar, I always had to deal with this weird sense of discomfort, especially when around strangers. Like, when you're on a train or you're in public transport or just in like a crowded area, you feel kind of tense, like you feel a bit uncomfortable, right? You don't think that all of these random people around you, who are you? Who are you? There are these people around you. Your brain is like dysregulated. And it's because you haven't spoken to these people. You may not realize the negative of this, but the long time repercussion of this is literally that you are infected with this unhealthiness. Like you have this chronic unhealthiness that just constantly plagues you when you go outside. You literally go into town and you are like 50% less productive because you just subconsciously feel more nervous. It's such a huge issue because who wants to suffer with like chronic uncomfortableness? That's such a weird issue to deal with. I don't want to date. I don't want to face that. I assume you don't want to face that. And fixing your social skills, becoming more confident, really isn't difficult. It takes you like 2, 3 months. It's not really a difficult thing. I want to ask you this. You may not believe me right now. You may think, no, I'm fine with talking to other guys. That's not even an issue that I have to face. Talking to other guys, it doesn't matter. If I ask you right now to go outside and just like say good morning to the people around you and like get into one long conversation with some other person and just like make a friend. Like the next day, tomorrow, talk to some random guy, make him a friend and get his number. Could you do that? Could you do that? I don't believe you could. And put me to the test. Try and prove me wrong. Do it if you think you can. But for most guys out there, I don't believe we have been naturally gifted with the ability to just talk to new people because we haven't had the most healthy upbringings. With all the stuff that's happened during our upbringing, the way our teachers would speak to us, the environment of school, that poison, it's so difficult to actually naturally be good at this. It's not like a talent. For most people like me and you, it's a skill. You need to train it up. You don't start level 100. You're assuming because of your narcissism, your arrogance, that you are obliged. You are like, the world owes you this ability. It doesn't, bro. You don't have the skill. And because of this incongruency, you're weird. You're weird, bro. Your inner isn't reflecting your outer. You aren't accepting the truth of the matter that you just aren't good at this skill. And it's something you should train up. So you're pushing people away. You don't have people around you, or the people around you that you do have, you can't control. You're around these people who you might not want to be around with, or maybe you just want to have more people around you. You want to have more friends, more connections, just have a more fulfilling social life. And you can't do that, not because you're just super picky. Like, no, I only want to be friends with this type of people. I will only ever be friends with people who go to the gym. It's not because you're picky. It's simply because you don't have a choice. You are in this weird situation where you can't make new friends. And it's very unnatural, by the way. You can't make new friends. You can't talk to other human beings. And because of that, you have to basically suffer the straw end of the stick. And honest to God, the best thing you could do to solve this problem is simply to admit it. You cannot fix a problem if you don't admit it. I can't teach you anything. I can't show you anything unless you actually accept that there's something you need to be shown. I can't help you quit like an addiction. I can't help you quit a junk food addiction. Like, just imagine you're like some fatty, like big corpulent you. You're some big guy. You have a junk food addiction. I couldn't help you quit it, even with all the knowledge I know, if you don't believe in it's an addiction. If you believe that it's fine and there's nothing wrong with it, I can't do anything. You need to admit in your fault. You need to admit that, okay, right now, I'm not the best at socializing. I've kind of undermined this area of my life thinking I was already fine at it. It didn't matter much, but maybe I should change how I look at it. And once you admit it, which is like the desired outcome. This is what you should do to achieve the next step. You're already like past level 0. You aren't even starting at level 0 now. Now you're just at level 1. Now you can begin to grow. And if you want that, you can check out the top link in the description. I will personally teach you exactly how to socialize, how to get better at socializing, how to make friends. And it's like a community where you can talk to me. I'll see you in there. And remember, consistency is over a lifetime. Bye-bye.